Let's take a look at the Omega steam iron and dry iron here compared to the Sundu steam iron and dry iron here. Now, immediately right off the bat, just the weight difference of them, the Omega one is a little bit sturdier. They both have the ceramic plates here, so you can see that. I have them both unplugged right now. We will get them plugged in. The Omega one is definitely a little bit bigger, but they both have the pointed edge. They both have the ceramic plate here. And then they each have the three-way shutoff, which is something that I really like because, you leave the house after ironing in the morning when you're rushing and you're worried whether you shut them off. So they both shut off if they've been sitting in the upright position for over 8 minutes. If they're tilted on the side, it's auto shut off. If they're sitting like this down, then it's auto shut off after 30 seconds of that. So that's a really great feature. Another thing that I always look for in an iron is how long is the cord. Both of these are about 8 feet. They're each, I think the Omega one's 8.2. So a little bit longer, but they're pretty much 8 feet there. So as far as like size comparison, the auto shut off features, that's all pretty similar. Now, the difference with the Omega, this has 400 milliliters for the water capacity, and the Sundu has 300. So if you steam a lot, you might be more interested in the Omega one. I like to steam, but I've never really seen a difference where like 300 milliliters versus 450 milliliters is gonna really make a big difference. Now, the Omega iron is 1,750 watts, and this Sundu one is 1,500 watts. So if that's something that you're kind of worried about, then you may want to go with the Omega one. But they both have the 5 different styles like cotton and linen, delicate. So you can change your heat source there. Now, as far as sprays, you have 2 of the buttons up here. That's going to be where it's spraying out the water directly from the front here. And then you're going to have your button for the steam. For the Omega, you have your water spray here on top and your steam button down here. So just contingent on where you like your button there, you might find that to be different. So up on top for the Sundu, the Omega is going to be down here. The dials are both here in the center. So that's pretty similar. Like I said, the Omega has a bigger water tank, so it's going to hold a little bit more. Both of these cords do not retract, so you're just going to simply roll them up. They each come with a water fill here so that you can fill them up for the steam option. So let's get them plugged in and let's look at the difference as far as the steam. Okay, I have both of them plugged in and turned on, so I'm going to be very careful about going over these while they're going. You can see the green light here means that it's still heating up there, or that it's ready. I'm sorry, excuse me, because it's red when it's first warming up. So the Sundu one just turned green. This one has already heated. There is the red or like pink light that lights up there. So these are both ready to go. Let's feature both of the steamers here. I have them both cranked up to max so that they're equally on the same one there as far as how hot you want it to be. So I have this all the way over here to the left for the steamer. You can see it already coming out. We're just going to press the button right under here for 1 pump of steam. Awesome pressure there as far as the steam. And then we're going to press it here for the Sundu, and you get a good pump there as well. So the steam is definitely nice on both. Let me see if I can do it at the same time here. I will say I think the Omega one is a little bit more powerful. Again, it is 1750 watts. This one is 1500 watts for the Sundu. Now, they both spray out. We can give them a spray there, if you saw that. And then you can see this even steaming just this direction right here. This one's starting to come as well. So they're both like ready to go, ready to steam. Let's press them down one more time. The Omega one definitely has some more power to it. So contingent on what you're really interested in doing. If you like to steam a lot, this one might be a better one for you than the Sundu. Overall, between the two, I think they are both great options. I do think the Omega one is a little bit more powerful with the 1750 watts. You can definitely see it in the steamer. A lot of burst there. The Sundu one is really nice. It's a little bit more compact. It's a little bit more lightweight. So you may like that as far as storage or like ease of using. It has the shorter base. It doesn't hold as much water, but I don't really see that being an issue unless you're ironing a bunch of clothes or steaming a bunch of clothes at once. Let's go ahead and do the steamer one more time. So it has a good, nice pump of steam as well. Both great options, both 8-foot cords, both steam, have the dry iron as well. And the auto shut off features, which I think is a really important feature.